Hi, I'm Gregory, founder of the Brain Academy, and today I came here to tell you that your brain is not your friend. No, seriously, it's not. Now you might be thinking, what the hell are you talking about, Gregory? Or maybe some of you have already noticed, right? The truth is, we can't trust our brain. It doesn't have our best interest at heart. Seriously. You see, that brain of ours has evolved not to make us thrive and make us feel happy and feel good. No, its main purpose, its main goal is survival at whatever the cost. I know that sounds weird and totally obsolete in our modern world. We don't have natural predators. We live in our houses which protect us from natural elements. Most of us have supermarkets at walking distance and starvation is just not a threat anymore. Well, okay, in some underdeveloped countries it still happens, unfortunately, but that's the rare exception. The problem is actually the contrary. We eat too much. Obesity is a much bigger issue than starvation. And yet, our brain still works as if we were in a Paleolithic setting. It still triggers that limbic amygdala, the overpowered center for fear and aggression in our brain. I talked about the amygdala hijack several times before. Now, I won't go into that again now, but it's the perfect example of how our brain is primed for survival. The other thing it does, again, making sure we maximize our chances for survival, is compliance, social compliance. The idea behind it is that we need to fit in, to be part of the group, so we have a better chance at survival. Now, our brain has several built-in mechanisms to make sure we shut up, listen, and do as we're being told. Dominance and submission are well-studied mechanisms. Again, that limbic amygdala plays an important role here. That same overpowered amygdala of our survival instincts. Another of those mechanisms is conditioning, the proverbial carrot and stick, right? Through repetitive rewards and punishments, you can shape someone's behavior to what you want it to be. Okay, that comes with a high cost though. You basically muzzle the intrinsic motivations of that person, add a thick layer of social expectations, and yay! We have a perfectly suited, well-adapted individual who will comply to the dominant culture in which he or she is operating. Someone who will do as being told. A perfect recipe for frustrations and anxiety and stress. But hey, when you look at it from a survival point of view, it's a real success story. And so we end up with toxic compensation mechanisms, suffocating projections, limiting belief systems, the ego, oh my God, the ego. Don't get me started on the ego. And all that in the name of survival. Our brain's goal is not to make us happy. It's not built in our system as a priority. We have that capacity, just like we have the capacity to be rational, and most of the time we're not. Well, in the same way, we have the capacity to be happy, to feel joy and fulfillment, to thrive. And most of the time we don't. It has to be a conscious choice, a path we choose to take. Studying the brain has shown me that path. Understanding how our brain works gives a unique perspective on human behavior, especially when it comes to the non-conscious part of our brain. That part of the brain which is by times working against our best interest, sabotaging ourselves, deceiving us, all in the name of some obsolete survival principle. At the Brain Academy, we make that path, that conscious choice to thrive, accessible to everyone. And more importantly, if you're a coach, a psychotherapist, if you're helping others in any way or form, we will help you to integrate brain science into your practice. We have launched this Brain Coach certification program where you can become a certified brain coach and help others thrive. Go to brainacademy.com if you want to find out more. And in the meantime, hey, take care of your brain. Brain out.
Sharpen